Hey, what's going on, my friend out there on internet land? My name's Brando Linick, and you're searching for how to open an Etsy business. Awesome search. I can help you out with it. It really comes down to 3 things that you have to know and have to understand if you want to start an Etsy business. And I'll tell you, having gotten around people who've started their own Etsy businesses who don't understand this, they make tiny checks or they make no money whatsoever. So you're going to want to know this. You're going to want to pay close attention. Now, the 3 things that I'm talking about here, the first thing you need to know, if you want to start an Etsy business, alright, you have to have a target market. You have to have an audience, a group of people that you build your Etsy business around. For example, if you have products and services that are for women, that are ranging from 20 years old all the way to 40 years old, you want to base your whole Etsy business around just that audience, specifically that group of people, alright? How you do that is personalizing your Etsy store to speak directly to them. Just 20 to 40 years old, alright? Speak directly to them, and you can see what that niche audience likes and buys by looking at other competitors out there, alright? So that's the first thing you need to do. Second thing, alright, is attracting that audience to you. A lot of people screw this up on Etsy. What they'll do is they'll go out there and they'll send people to their Etsy website, right to the front home page. You don't want to do that. Or they'll send people straight to a specific item checkout page. You don't want to do that either. You want to separate yourself above the competition by attracting people specifically to do business with you, alright? And you got to keep in mind there's hundreds of thousands of people out there, not just on Etsy, but who have their own blogs and own online stores out there, and that's your competition. And the way you separate yourself is by using attraction marketing systems, because everyone's sending them to their homepage, everyone's sending them to a specific checkout page, and it's no wonder those people are making tiny checks, alright? So using attraction marketing systems online is the best way to do that, and I'll touch base on that in a second. But the third thing is you need to actually make sure that what you're offering is of value. How you do that is making sure you got the right target market, you're attracting that target market to you, okay, and then value is going to be based upon your product and service. You got to make sure that what you have is actually of value. It's not something that you've just put together, you're trying to make a quick buck off of, alright, because if you're doing that, it's going to come off on people. They're going to see that the value you put into the product and service is absolutely nothing, it's crap, and they're not going to buy from you ever again, alright? So you want to make sure that you have high quality products and services that you are offering that's of value, okay? And those are really the 3 things that you have to know when it comes to starting an Etsy business. I know I went over that fast, but I hope that makes sense, and I want to leave you with this additional tip, because whether or not you actually decide to start an Etsy business or start any type of other business, if you're looking at this because you really just want to start an online business, if that's what you're looking for, the best thing that you could do is learn how to build an online business, learn the skills. That way, whether or not you decide to get started with Etsy or something else, you have that skill to attract people to you, you have that skill to go out there and crush it. And this is a big thing that I had a breakthrough with just over the last couple months that took me from 0 to being able to create a full-time income working part-time, when I came across a person who was building a business online, not necessarily with Etsy, but they weren't creating their own products and services, they weren't doing anything technical, and because they weren't doing those 2 things, making just stupid amounts of money, traveling 11 months out of the year, okay, without dealing with inventory or shipping and handling, okay, and they're making just ridiculous amounts of money, I started to model and copy what they're doing. It took me 2 weeks after that point to create those results of full-time income working part-time. Haven't looked back since, and I'd advise you to do the same. Find someone who's willing to connect with you. Like I said, whether or not you decide to be a part of Etsy or something else, just learn the skills by finding someone who's building a business online that creates the results that you want. Just take action after that. So, hope that clears up some things. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do want to learn how to do this, if you do want to learn how to build a business online, okay, like I said, whether or not it's with Etsy or something else, if you want to learn that skill of building a business online in a sustainable, leveraged way where it's not reliant on your self-production, okay, where you're not having to deal with inventory or any of those crazy things, okay, shipping and handling, connect with me on my site. If you want to learn how I've been able to do it to create a full-time income working part-time, I'll put a link down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. You'll see a video there from myself and my partner explaining how to do this. And you'll also see testimonials from people who I personally work with who've done this to create full-time and part-time income. So my friend, appreciate you. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you this year on the beach of the world. Take care.